Hello Gemini, thank you guys for joining me on my channel Spirit in Me 1111. I just got my Palo Santo slit, hands washed, and I am Florida watering myself down to call in these beautiful energies for you guys in your readings today. I also have my Tibetan singing bowls here that I'd like to just ring and welcome spirit here. New vibrations, new energies. My energies, even since the last time I read for you guys, has changed. So much has happened, even taking place in my personal life. So, you know, I just think it's time for us all to change and embody and embrace our highest vibration, starting with just taking in a deep breath. Breathe in, breathe out. Alright, welcome to energies for Gemini from the higher planes and spiritual realms of the universe. Anything, anyone, any messages that wants to come through for Gemini, you are welcome here with Spirit in Me 1111. Your girl Stardust will be your channel for the messages for you guys. I hope everyone can get something out of this message. Tarot is gender neutral. Your kings can be queens and vice versa. Don't get too caught up in the genders here. Your cards are choosing themselves. Beautiful. I love that. One more from the Moonology deck. And tarot is timeless against the events that have already happened, that are currently taking place, or that will unfold for some of you Geminis here in the near future. Push my chair up for a minute. So, without further ado, Spirit, what messages we have for the Geminis? And my air sign of Geminis. We have Don't Let Your Past Hold You Back, South Node energy. What that is definitely telling me, a new romantic cycle begins. And some of you guys, due to a past situation or love entrance here, and if you don't think love is possible, maybe you've had a very bad experience. We will see what else comes back from the cards and the energies for you guys. So do not let your past hold you back. South Node energy, right? Let your past life experiences. Some of you guys can be incarnating here with souls that you've once shared incarnations with before. We will see what comes out in the tarot and the oracle. And a new romantic cycle begins, as well as surrender to the divine. Beautiful, beautiful cards to start you guys off with. Don't forget, if you guys like the messages here, if you like how I read, please do feel free to subscribe, like, and share. That would be greatly appreciated. And if you would need personal private readings, the information is going to be listed down below in the description box. Thank you to everyone who's been reaching out for those personal private readings. I always have a great time reading for you guys. I really appreciate the feedback. Right, so we have the moon energy, Cancerian energy, could be Pisces as well. Right, your unconscious, sensitive, inner emotions and responses. Right. What else do we have from the Cosmos deck? This is my astrology deck, Gemini. So, let's see what else we get from you guys here. We have the moon in Leo. We have Saturn here. Oh, yeah. So, I'm taking these three for you guys, most definitely. These energies are speaking volumes to me already here. With the fourth house energy, you guys could have mother or father issues here. It could be issues with the child. I definitely see with Saturn showing up right after this card that some of you guys have had the hardest times and very, very painstaking encounters and situationships with loved ones, with family, even with your children. I see that this is the part of you that accepts challenges to gain wisdom here. So for some of you guys, your energies that have been made manifest here in this incarnation may have come up a lot around family situations, the dynamics, being very rough, very tough, having hit a lot of rough terrain here in your encounters on the home front with your, again, mother, father, just family, period, for that matter. And for some of you, even your children. Saturn is Capricorn as well as Aquarius energy. It's ruled those zodiac signs. So some of you could be dealing with one of those signs as well. What people see and the impression you give with the first house energy. So some of the things you've been going through has forced you to take a look in the mirror, to look back at the situation. For some of you in this Saturn energy, Saturn's giving you a really hard time, creating very hard challenges and obstacles here for you in the 3D, things that you need to overcome, things that are karmically attached to your soul from the past, you know, your past life situations, things that you're meant to learn here on this, in this incarnation, so that, you know, you can graduate, your soul can graduate and get the ascension here, and the evolution that you so deserve here. I'm saying that for some of you, how you show up right now in the world and the things that you project outside of you, because the moon is about your subconscious, you know, your feelings, your inner emotions here. It could be a reflection of what you've been through. So a lot of you guys can show up as hurt, and the message for me is hurt people. And maybe for some of you it doesn't resonate anymore with the person that you've become, with the person that you see yourself as being today, right now, at this point, what has brought you to this tarot card reading here. Beautiful energies, beautiful energies. I'm going to get you guys Psychic Tarot Oracle card. I never know which way I'm going to go next. I just like to go with the energies and let spirit intuitively guide me towards these decks to get the messages that you all would need to help you through whatever it is that you're going through right now. Okay. I wasn't feeling that first card. Spirit just spit that one out, though. Balance. Woo. Okay, here, guys. What we have is justice. This is, again, karmic lessons being learned. This is your something that was attached to a past life here. This can be, you know, some of you guys could be dealing with the Libra and that energy, but I see here that things in your life beginning to balance out, like the 11 portal, 1111. You could be seeing that a lot in your 3D experiences here, getting lots of synchronicity. Feeling that now is the time to get the life that you deserve. The justice, the fairness, the balance, the equilibrium is the things that the justice pursues. You know, that Libra energy here, something that you pursue for yourself, for your soul, that you want to attach to who you are becoming, not who you were. You know, those are energies of the past. That's where you've been. Where you're going here requires for you to balance out those things that did not. Look at this card, spiritual balance, strength. Okay. Let's see what else we get here. We got spiritual strength. Wow. Okay, I like it. And that base chakra card is back. So, as I was saying, what is attached to your soul, these karmic lessons that you've come here to learn in this lifetime with the balance card. Spirit says go into the book for that one. I sure will. I'll be more than happy to. For the Libras. For the Geminis, which Libra is, you know, your element here, because it's also air energy. So it reads, this card represents the need for balance and harmony with your inner life. Couldn't have said it better, right? As well as with what's surrounding you in the physical world. This denotes the same lifestyle. This denotes that some, sorry guys, lifestyle adjustments are required at this time. It could be associated with love, relationships, business, or even your career. The balance card is also being shown to you to make you realize that what you perceive to be happening around you is really an externalization of an inner process or conflict that you may be currently experiencing. And I just said that. Thank you, Spirit. I love that. I love that confirmation. I love that clarity. Even for me as a reader, that just gave me chills. That is so amazing, okay? So, this card will often appear if you work in the legal field or when you're involved in law-related matters. Have faith that justice will triumph, and justice and karma go hand in hand. Take only what you've earned. Treat people fairly, and don't take advantage of anyone. This is all part of living a balanced karmic life. When determining something, there must be a state of balance, emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually. Creating that spiritual strength that you need, and that's for me, not the book, and creating that spiritual strength that you need to continue to carry on. Like, you go around in life feeling like you have a boulder or weight on your shoulder, and when you begin to do the inner work and heal these past relationships that you've had a lot of trauma from. You know, I hit a lot of rough terrain, and it wasn't that these people or places came along to punish you. Sometimes stores come along to clear our path. You know, they don't come to destruct things and tear them up. But when you're in the midst of it and going through it, it's very hard to see that from you know, a physical perspective. You have to count on your power of, you know, spirit, and have faith and trust the process, because these are soul lessons here, and hand in hand with wisdom. This is the Hierophant. We'll go into that energy next. Let me continue here, right? When determining something, there must be a state of balance so that you can make rational decisions and logical judgments. This is a time to be honest and caring and responsible for the choices that you've made, as well as the ones that will be made in the future. And look here, can't make this up. I wouldn't if I could. It's just too awesome in and of itself. Beautiful choices. Choose wisely, because the lessons you've learned that are attached to you, to the person that you were at one point, to the person you're becoming, it has everything to do with that. The throat chakra is here telling you to speak your truth clearly with people. Use discernment here. Set boundaries and directly communicate what you want and need from people in life. And this requires for you to choose wisely. Walk away from these people, places, and things who no longer resonate in the new energy that you're coming into, with this fairness, with this balance, with this equilibrium here, right? Number 5, wisdom. So, with the Taurus energy of the Hierophant here, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. Period. Period. I like that so much. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. This card illustrates that there's a spiritual teacher who's about to influence you or step into your life to impart his or her wisdom. Look around. Is there someone in your life who has the education, knowledge, and ability to integrate spirituality and its laws into the constraints of the physical world? This could be a compassionate person who offers guidance and inspiration and reminds you that you're so much more than a physical being. You're also a spiritual being with unlimited potential. You may have also drawn this card to confirm that it is time to reach out and find an organization or a group of like-minded souls. Being part of a group where you can be yourself, share your thoughts, and get valuable feedback can infuse you and encourage you to be all that you can be. Kindred support helps you live life to your highest ideals, finding the true inspiration and enlightenment that's part of your soul. Over time, the student often becomes the teacher, so don't be surprised when others seek you out and find you. This card of wisdom is letting you know that you have so much to share, whether you realize it or not. Wow. Wow. I'm done with that deck. Spirit said we're done. Yes. I haven't even gotten to the tarot yet, and I got woo, the chills over here. Spirit. Surrender to the divine. And I just wanted to visit this energy here for some of you guys. Surrender to the divine. If you're fighting against this change, if you're still living out the dark night of the soul and having these challenging relationships, I hope you get what you need from this reading. I hope that someone can take this information the Spirit is sharing with me on your behalf and use it to begin to change your life. So what do we have from the tarot? Spirit, angels, ancestors, and ascended masters. On behalf of my awesome Geminis, what do we have? Be very careful with what cards I let be selected for you guys to make sure that that message is very clear. Very, very clear for you guys. Whoop. Five of Swords. That's inner conflict here with the Page and 9. Wow. I don't want all these cards for you. Spirit's like, oh, you don't want them, but you're going to take them. I guess I have to take them because that's definitely what I feel there. And Temperance. These are your cards. This is it. Stopping it right there. Queen of Cups. These guys came out first. Page of Wands. So this is about a new passionate beginning and start here. Once you find your inner true innate self, your love, vibrate on this frequency. The Queen of Cups here is emotional maturity here. It's also something or someone who may have extended your cup to others way more than they have extended to you. I see here that you are healing. So with this Queen of Cups energy, it's about self-love and finding, you know, love for yourself through daily tasks like getting your hair or your nails done, just pampering yourself here, kind of retracting that cup that you're always extending to other people, which could be the reason that you're in a low vibration here, somewhere most of the time, because I see with the page going to the Five of Swords, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sag, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy is here. And let's get the rest of your cards. So with the page here, this is like good news coming, news that you want to hear, but somehow it leads to some type of conflict here into 3D with you, whether it's mental conflict or not, whether you believe you deserve it or you are worthy of it or not. Pursuing something that you want for yourself, but feeling defeated even before you really get a chance to get your feet off the ground or to, you know, get your hands on a task good enough. It's like something about your belief system and the way you think because of your past, and it goes back to this don't let your past hold you back energy. You know, you don't feel worthy of it. Spirit wants you to be healed from this. You are a wounded warrior here. You know, you've taken the stance of I just want to give up and walk away. Like, why me? Let's look at it as being a victor, not a victim. I feel that you've been a victim far too long in the situations in life and the cards that life has dealt you. Now it's time to take the pen and write your own story and stop giving other people permission to write pages of the story in your book of life, because this is your book, this is your journey, right? Eight of Cups. Walking away from people, places, or things that no longer serve you. And it's not that you have a me mindset or all about me, but in life you have to attract your soul tribe. And if you're attracting the wrong people, it's because you don't think that you're worthy. It's because that you stay far too long in situations and with people that don't serve you, that no matter how much you extend your cup and you pour into them, they're not pouring into you. So you show up here with a cup and you're extending and you're giving, but every time you need people and you're there for them, it's like they turn their back on you. Those cups, some are in the upright, but some are spilt. These are empty promises. These are people that don't show up for you. These are people that are not there for you. These are people that do not reciprocate what you continue to do for them, right? So we also have Five of Pentacles. Now, with this Five of Pentacles energy, this is telling me and showing me that you have been left out in the cold and abandoned by people in your life and your situation. Some of you guys could be experiencing, you know, poverty, not really having enough to get by, haven't been abandoned here. Some of you guys definitely have abandonment issues here, which is why it can be really hard for you to walk away or leave these people in situations alone, no matter how petty they are, no matter the fights and the conflict here, the jealousy, the competition. With the Five of Swords, you've dealt with a lot of people in your experience that have done whatever they had to do to get what they wanted from you, but that just has like a me mindset, right? This energy is someone that has left you with a bitter taste in your mouth, with resentment. Something or someone in your experience always showing up, taking from you and leaving you holding the empty cup again, in the background, scorned, in the background with your head down, crying and moping a lot. That's victim mentality. And I definitely don't see you as being a victim. I see you as being a victor here, whether you know it or not. We're going to continue. King of Cups and King of Pentacles. So the thing about the Queen of Cups, she's very open with her emotions, wears her heart on her sleeves, and people know that. So you could be attracting a lot of people that want to come in and use you, take what you have, and leave you feeling drained and dry at the end of the day. But the King of Cups here is someone who is very giving, kind, caring, nurturing, makes a good father, you know. But this person here, like, kind of is more, hides their feelings more. It's a little more stern here in that masculine energy, right? It's like someone here that is able to use discernment with this cup. This King of Pentacles, this King of Cups here is sitting back on his throne and he has a cup, but he's going to use discernment before he gets up and just extends that cup to someone. Unlike the Queen, she's up and she's ready to go. She wants to love everybody. She wants to give to everybody. She wants to make everybody happy and like and love her, which is why you're left here at the end of the day, you know, with that Five of Swords type of energy, with that resentment, you know. So it's time to embody that king energy. Be more stern, be more firm here, you know. Use discernment when dealing with people, because they could be holding you back from your greatness here. I see that as you go through this journey called life, as you continue to ascend and raise your vibration, you have King of Pentacles energy here for you. This is where you are firm in your boundaries. This is where you are very cautious with who and how you deal with people, having been through life, feeling more worthy of yourself and the things that you have coming in, having built more value for yourself, more wealth. You can be starting a business. something that's going to be really good for you. You can be going into business with a partner here. And for some of you, there can be a couple of people here that you see as a love interest here that's in your experience that you just had some really bad times with and connections in the past. I'm going to clarify from another deck. That's my daughter's favorite deck, the Little Witchy Tarot. I want to keep clarifying for this reading here. For Gemini. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Woo! Gemini. Alright, Spirit. Let's get some clarifiers here. What do you want Gemini to know? What messages do you want me to relay to them from the Light Seers Tarot? Yes. That definitely came out. Hey. So I'm liking that. 6 and 7. That's a progression. What are they progressing towards, spirits? Get more information before I go into this part of the story. For Gemini, 6 of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, 7 of Pentacles. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Oh, okay. Yes. Period. Anything else? Period. Oh, wow. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. I ain't even seen these cards, and I'm still like, period. It's here for you. Period. Yes. Okay. So your 6 of Swords here. This is coming through troubled waters, right? This is moving on here. Haven't had your experience, haven't had dealt with things and people maybe that didn't serve you at times when you couldn't come along. Spirit was right there helping you the whole time. It reminds me of that Footprints poem. It was then that you saw one set of footprints in the sand. It was then that I carried you, you know. In that 5 of Pentacles moment is when Spirit showed up, is when your ancestors showed up and gave you the spiritual strength that you needed to carry on. Because here in the 3D, your physical body couldn't do it alone. Spirit had to show up and help you through that. What that pain did for you, what that hurt did for you, was help you to step in a better, more abundant place in life, right? You making a progression, 6, 7, 8, making a progression towards your best life, towards the King of Pentacles. Your last tarot card was King of Pentacles. This is your worth. This is who you are. This is who you are becoming. Looking at life, looking to the heavens, knowing that it was you the whole time. It's been in you the whole time. This is where you claim your birthright. Abundance is your birthright. It's here for you. 888 on the board. 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, and 8 of Cups. That's the abundance code, period. That's how you become the King or Queen of Pentacles. So the seeds that you're planting here, because of what you've been through, it's like the universe helping you. Now you're able to manifest. Now you're able to create here things that are tangible for you. Maybe works that you've put in a long time ago. Beginning to get an extra push and pull of energy from, you know, the higher ups, the spiritual realm, from you manifesting your innate ability to be able to persevere through things that would have otherwise broken other people here, which is why we have strength. That card was there, and 6 of Swords is there too. Woo! Okay, so with strength, Leo energy, and the moon is in Leo. So this is perseverance here. This is your spiritual strength. Again, taking shape and form in your life, helping you build and grow the things that are tangible to you, having your back to the wind now, because now it's time that you pay yourself some attention and you work hard on yourself. 8 of Pentacles. This could be someone that you work with coming in as a love experience that you're going to be building some wealth here with, or it's just you deciding to work hard on the things that you want to achieve and obtain in life here, knowing that at this point in life, this is mostly going to determine the outcome of the rest of your life. And I think that you're very aware and in tune of that. So the message is also that once you take control of your life, grab life by the reins, this person here in the Chariot, Cancerian energy, is so ready to go. They're no longer encased here in the, you know, cage, in the carriage. They're on top of it, taking control. Like, I just can't get there fast enough. This is triumph over adversity. This is where you believe in yourself, you know, ×2. This is where their physical begins to merge with the spiritual, and you get that spiritual strength that you need to carry on, and then things just begin to happen for you. 8 of Wands. This is travel. This is good news coming in. This is a lot of great opportunities. This is just a lot of good things coming in for you at once. It's communication here. Communicating the things that you need to yourself through speaking your truth with the throat chakra energy. That's a lot. Wow. So let's visit these energy oracle cards. 24 minutes on the clock. I don't time your readings, but it's good to know. For Gemini spirits, what do we have from the energy oracle deck? did have a new romantic cycle begins, and we have the King and Queen of Cups here. So at some point along your journey, you probably already at some point met the person that you're going to be with. But with the King and Queen of Pentacles both showing up here, there's a divine counterpart somewhere for you in your experience here that you have yet to meet. We have the chakra cards here. Chakras. Okay, what do we have? The Thinking Man. That's your energy, Gemini. Thinking man or woman, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Strategically planning your next move, what you're going to do and how you're going to do it. This leading to those 7 of Pentacles here. That's contemplation mode, right? 7 of Pentacles. It's about the work that you've done, the work that you've put in, starting to finally see results after the hard work. The World and Woman holding a heart. So, the World card here is about completion, successfully completing things, having had, you know, things beautifully begin to manifest for you, starting to believe in yourself. And let's go into the book because I want to get it right out the book for you guys. It's oracle form. It's not like the tarot, so slightly a little different. So what this represents is expansion and opening up. It reads, the man in this picture is looking out over a bay, above which the beautiful sphere of the earth is rotating. This card is reminding you to expand your vision and contemplate some much broader options. The world is wide, so there's a lot out there to consider. In the modern age of technology, this could specifically be referring to creating or expanding to a more global network through the internet or social marketing. Drawing this card also lets you know that you have unlimited resources available to you, and now is the time to think big. Think big, Gemini. Period. I love that. As they say, the world is your oyster. So get ready to gobble it up. Woman holding a heart. You better believe it. If you don't think it's possible for you, you better believe it. Look at Spirit. Look how Spirit showing up and showing out for you here. Woman holding the heart. Then you got the King and the Queen of Cups here. You know, at some point here along your journey, your path, you meet the one, you meet your soulmate. So long as you believe it's possible, begin to start praising those couples you see, smiling, being happy for people just because yours is on the way. Romance Angels. What do we have? For my Jimmies, for my Geminis. Paying attention to the red flags, right? The signs are cautioning you. With that 5 of Swords and 5 of Pentacles here, you could definitely be getting signs of the people that need to fall out of your experience right now. I feel that in this energy, it's just Spirit's way of helping you. You know, if there's someone you need to separate from, now is the time to do it. If the signs are cautioning you that something or someone no longer serves you, that they have this 5 of Swords type of energy towards you, you know, always lying and cheating, manipulating from you, making you feel down, like you're not good enough. Those are red flags, and it's time to change that. You know, dismantle your belief system and change that and walk away from things that no longer serve you, right? Separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So for some of you, that is your message. And for others of you, you have a beautiful soulmate coming in. Yes, this is your soulmate. If you're wondering about someone that you're seeing, that you're currently dating here, Spirit said, yes, this is your soulmate. So I hope that answers your question there. Do comment down below, guys. I am very responsive to your comments, and I appreciate each and every last one of you so very, very much. I truly do. And last but not least, my beautiful Kipper, my favorite deck of all of my decks. And we're talking about 60-something decks, guys. I love the little Kippers. What do we have, Kipper, for closing messages for my Geminis? What do we have? Coffin. Yes, and I was thinking coffin. I don't know if I manifested this card when I'm thinking here there's a situation or something going on in your experience that you need to dead. You need to dead the situation or the connection with someone here that's always ghosting you, leaving you out in the cold. And yeah, once you put the nail in the coffin there, a situation that's dead, a situation that don't serve you, and the red signs are cautioning you. This is Spirit's way of saying, you know, get rid of it. Get rid of it. walk away and get rid of it. And then you got courtship and sudden wealth. I'm taking those, period. So yeah, Spirit wants you to know some of you guys may need to file for separation with the Justice card here. That can be someone that you're married to, someone that you have kids with here. Once you walk away from that toxic situation that doesn't serve you, you open up the floodgates to your abundance. You open up your wealth here, sudden wealth coming into things that you didn't even foresee yourself ever having been worthy of in this lifetime. The universe has so many things that they want for you. Your ancestors want to gift you. You know, you're very abundant here, whether you know it or not. So start believing in yourself. And new love is here for you guys. But for some of you, go ahead, file them papers. Adjudication. Some of you guys can be in court actually waiting to get a decision from the judge about a divorce, separation, who's going to get what. It's here for you. It's over. It's done. Don't look back. Walk away. Don't look back. Follow your abundance. It's here. So I hope someone got what they needed. Thank you all so much. Like, share, subscribe will be greatly appreciated. Namaste, my Geminis. Goodbye.